Hey guys, Kahare here, and today we are going to be talking about job enchants and job pluses for the game Tagatame slash the Alchemist code. At their base, these two systems are very similar. They are a way for the developers to keep older units fresh and unlock new abilities for them. However, how you enter into them is the exact same. First, you require an enchantable or plusable job. In this case, Reime has a job enchantment for ninja and a job plus for his samurai. We'll talk about the distinctions a little later. But he is required to be at job 11 out of 11 for the original job, have 15 limit breaks, and be 5-star. But you can see he does not have 15 limit breaks. So even though Ninja, his first job, is available to be enchanted, I cannot do that until he has 15 limit breaks. Therefore, I have not fully mastered his job, since that's not necessary to begin the job enchant process. I have Rahu here, who is ready to begin the job enchant process. We have her enchanter job at 11 out of 11, again, not mastered. And I also have the tokens that are necessary to unlock her job. You can see them here. They look slightly different than the usual job unlock tokens, which are red and square. Instead, these particular ones are pink and kind of have a slightly more unique shape. And they are purchasable in the Enchant Coin shop. Which is always available in the Japanese version and may or may not become available when job enchants are unlocked in the global version. After I slot in these tokens, I get this warning, which basically is telling me that I am replacing Rahu's enchanter job with the job Enchanter 0. And this will erase all progress I've previously made on her enchanter job, all of her job skill points, all of her reaction skill points, and so forth. They will be completely removed, and I will be starting over from scratch. After I hit that confirmation, you can see I have gone from being 11 out of 11 in that job back down to being 1 out of 11, and we're back to sticks and hats for our job leveling items. These are basically the exact same job level items as the normal enchanter, and the distinction only starts at job level 10, where we will see the slight tweak and change between a regular enchanter and an enchanted enchanter. So we've gotten those tokens, we've slotted them in, and we have leveled up into the new job. And I have Chat Noir here. He also has some job enchantments, one of them being for his Dark Cavalier or Dark Knight job. And you can see, rather than the typical purple helmet, he needs this green helmet instead. And the green helmet requires us to have 80 fragments of the special green helmet, as well as an entire schematic for the purple helmet, which will then be combined together to make that unique job enchanted job item, which goes in that upper left-hand slot, just the same as the helmet would in the normal Dark Cavalier. So that is job enchants. We have those relatively always available tokens, relatively always available job items, and that is where the job enchant differs from the job plus. Job pluses are linked to special character unique events. In this case, we have one for Dilga, and you can see that we're getting his job unlock tokens as a quest reward, and we're getting his job specific items as quest drops. They also might be available in quest milestones. Dilga's in particular does not have those milestones, but in later job plus events, you will frequently have those items also available as quest rewards. Now, the other way in which job enchants differ from job pluses is, well, the job enchant just uses that one job specific item. Instead, the job plus has a completely unique set of 6 items that are required to master the job. These are those quest specific drops that we saw, and in order to master the job, he does eventually need those boots, need those gloves, need that breastplate. And if you don't get them while the event is on, the only way to get them will to be spend resources like Veda coins or other things that are far better spent on just better things to use that resource on. So the very most important thing that you can do when these Job Plus events show up is to make sure that you get enough items so that when you're ready to Job Plus, you have everything you need. Job enchants, you can kind of scrape them together at any time whenever you need to, but Job Pluses, they come and they go, and then they're gone. And they might be gone for a month, they might be gone for 3 months, they might be gone for most of a year, and you don't want that. Eventually, all of the protagonists have Job Pluses. Currently in Global, none of the protagonists do, and currently in the Japanese version, all protagonists except Tina have a Job Plus already. These ones tend to stick around for the protagonists, but for anybody who's not a protagonist, make sure when their event shows up, you jump on it. You get all of the items you need, and if you're not 100% certain which items you need, ask around in Discord, ask around on Reddit, or check out Alchemist code db.com, which also can tell you exactly which items are necessary for that job. So that's the big thing. Job enchantments, they're whatever, they can happen whenever. Job pluses are explicitly linked to events that will come and go. Additionally, these jobs are unique. Lofia has a Chronomancer Plus, Rahu has a Chronomancer Plus, but their events are entirely different, and you will not be able to get extra from the Rahu event to use on Lofia. So we've got these job pluses. They make changes or additions to the way a character plays, and we have job enchantments that do a very similar thing, offering more specific niches to the jobs. And sometimes that's really amazing. There is a particular job enchantment called Holy Night Magi that, for example, makes a unit much more durable against magic. That is awesome. But then we have others that focus exclusively on being against slashing damage or against AoE damage, and they're less useful. So not all job enchantments or job pluses are created equal, and it's best to consult with experienced players and figure out if a job enchantment is even worth pursuing, because there are so many of them. Almost every character has one, or many characters have them, and you're just not going to be able to invest in all of them, and so you need to perform a little bit of triage to decide which of these enchantments are worth your time. Job pluses are almost universally good, but job enchantments have a bit more of a question mark on them. If you have any questions about job enchantments, job pluses, or anything else, you can always hit me up on the Discord. I'm always happy to hear from people who have learned something new or just enjoyed watching a video. And if you have any suggestions about other topics that could maybe use some additional clarification, and I would love to hear from you. I'm so happy that you decided to come watch this video, and I hope you come and see the next one that I put out. Thanks.